Good morning, Oshkosh. Well, we learned a few things from the Morning Brief episodes at Sun and Fun. We had a lot of fun with it, so having not learned a darn thing, here we are again. July 25th, day one of Oshkosh. There are a huge number of people excited to be here, especially those that survived Saturday's storm, and we're looking forward to bringing you a phenomenal amount of stories, news, video, audio, what have you, over the coming days. We've got about 20 of Aero-News' best folks, writers, videographers, you name it, and we're looking forward to bringing you some exciting stuff. Morning Brief for this week is powered by Gogo, our good friends that are bringing a 5G data network to aviation in ways we have never seen before. They're about halfway through planting towers all over the country, and we're excited to see when they get finished, because 5G in the air means tremendous versatility for your aircraft. Let's talk a little bit about the weather we are expecting for the rest of the day. After the hijinks of a fast and furious storm on Saturday afternoon about 6:15, we're happy to report that the current Monday forecast calls for a high of 76, 5% chance of precip, winds out of the northwest at about 9 miles an hour or so, and except for a few afternoon clouds, it should be fairly sunny. Now cross your fingers, that's the weatherman. If you believe him, more power to you. Let's talk a little bit about the storm from Saturday. Folks, it was a storm. I mean, this was not raindrops or this, that, and the other. This was sheets of rain. If you were out there for more than 5 seconds, you were soaked to the skin. Guess how I know that? Fortunately, we have no reports of injuries. There were reports of some aircraft on Boeing Plaza that were damaged. One of the anti-classic aircraft on display was turned up on its nose. The Pheasant H-10, unfortunately, although that damage was repairable. It's a credit to aircraft owners who got warned. I mean, they went all over the place with the bullhorns, secure your aircraft, secure your tents, get out of Dodge, run, so forth and so on. And as a result, the damage was minimized extensively and nobody got hurt. Beyond that, we had a couple of exhibit tents blown down. The front of the display for the entrance to EAA got battered around a little bit, but my best guess is that's fixed by now. So we had our storm. Hopefully that's the last of our storm, and we won't see any more Osh-Slosh or Slosh-Kosh or what have you from here on out. Cross your fingers. Again, the 2022 Oshkosh Morning Brief is powered by Gogo. We're looking forward to being able to talk to those folks a little bit later on this week. In the meantime, let's take a very short break. Let's talk to the folks who are paying the bills for Nathan and Annie and our rest of our crew to be able to go out and do amazing things, so you folks who can't quite see everything there is to see about Oshkosh can see it through us. We'll be right back.
I'm moving on, hey, 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 I'm moving on, hey, got nothing left to say, let's be on my way, best of luck, I'm moving on, I'm moving on. I got a new life, he runs for miles, 67 fastback, oh, it's just my style, we're headed down I'm moving on, hey, hey, I'm moving on, hey, got nothing left to say, let's be on my way, best of luck, I'm moving on.
The E1000GX is the most powerful single-engine airplane that a pilot can get their hands on today.
E1000GX takes what was already a great airplane and makes it even better. With the addition of the Hartzell 5-blade composite propeller and the Garmin GFC 700 autopilot, we've really helped to simplify the pilot operation.
It's so easy to fly and so smooth. It gives an airline ride to your passengers.
We're really looking forward to seeing you live and in person at Oshkosh this year. And to help you celebrate, we're having our biggest sale of the year. You can receive 23% off any King Schools course from right now up through August 4th. Just go to our website, kingschools.com, and use the code word AIRSHOW.
Folks, as Martha just said, you can save 23% right now on all King Schools courses.
And we're back. I'm pleased to introduce Sam Watrous of Scalebirds. Last year we did a little piece on a replica that, first of all, was not the airplane that we all see replicated. I mean, everybody's done the Mustang and everybody's done this and that, but P-36, that's kind of out of the barrel. So we're excited to see it, especially since it was powered by a radial engine and nothing makes the sound and the feel of a radio like, well, a radio. Sam, tell us about the program right now with the P-36.
All right, well, we did the P-36 because we found out about these small radials, and we're planning to do the P-40. It's part of the kit development that we're going to be doing, and that is available now too. So the P-36 is now available. We've flown it, and when the flight testing is done, we'll be upgrading our design and finishing off all our parts to where we can get a beta kit program out. And then and we're gonna probably do about 3 to 5 beta kits to people that can build real quick and get us a lot of feedback real fast.
So that's not me.
Well, no, but there's a lot of guys that and gals that have built 4, 5, 6 home builds, and they're itching for another one. And they're very interested. So we're talking to a lot of people like that. We're taking deposits. We have deposits in hand before the show. We're hoping the show is going to get us some more. We're trying to judge who's serious about wanting a kit like this, and from that we'll plan our production.
But this is the first of a series, isn't it?
Yes, sir. So at first it's the P-40, the P-36, but there's going to be a Hellcat at this size.
Now you got my attention.
Oh, I know. It's my favorite airplane, and we've already got it all modeled out. So it won't be long, but we've got to get our P-40 done. Other models can be made from this. We're talking, we designed it intentionally to where we can wrap different skins on the fuselage, and this becomes a Zero. This becomes a Focke-Wulf.
Any chance of a 47?
Indeed there is.
Oh, baby. Okay. Pardon me, I need a moment.
Yeah, so we want to run as fast as we can, but we have to walk first. We're going to get the P-40 kit nailed down and get people happy with that, and gain some experience. And then we're going to go. We're definitely planning all the major models. People ask us about a Corsair. Well, that's an engineering project that not going to be right off the bat.
Polyhedral is not for the faint of heart.
Well, right, and it's a lot of calculations that we have to go through, but potentially, absolutely, we're not fainting away from that one. It's just going to take a little while.
So what's the general schedule or calendar look like right now for completing the test program and getting kits out the door?
We should be done with the test program by sometime in September. That's our plan. October at the latest. And the first kits should be going out around Thanksgiving, and that will be like beta kits. We're going to start with like the tail pieces and the outboard wing panels and the ailerons, stuff that they're already, our first flights have said, they're correct. So they'll be easy for us to do. And we're going to get them out probably Thanksgiving timeframe. End of the year, people will start to get, fuselages and that kind of thing.
And a best guesstimate for what it's going to cost to put one of these things together?
So a completed airplane should be 75 to 80. Okay. Not sure what, inflation pressures will do, but that is our goal. And that's our kit plus an engine, the propeller, some basic avionics, and basic instruments.
And building times?
We're not 100% sure till we get our kit really produced how long it's going to take. But guess would be 1,200 hours. Okay. We might be pleasantly surprised that it comes in under that. But we're not going to just pie in the sky. It's 400 hours to fix it. There's a lot of details that take. It's not any harder to build than a Sonex, but there's more details than you would see in a standard kit airplane. And that's how you get this look. Is there's extra parts that you have to work on.
Tell me about your experience with the power plant. It's not exactly a Continental or a Lycoming.
No, sir. It's a Verner motor, Scarlet 7U. And it's 124 horse. The engine is powerful, and it's direct drive, so it has the lower RPM that we're traditionally used on radials, right? You're cruising at 1,800 RPM versus 2,400 RPM, and the sound that makes is just wonderful. Right? It's music to people's ears, and the Verner motor is a family-run company, and they're just wonderful people to work with. And we have happy customers. I don't have any disgruntled, customers. And it's an easy company to sell for, right?
I can't go too much further into this without asking about something we saw here last year, where you were talking about something that kind of defied initial comprehension with a project a little bit off into the future that kind of involved 4 of these engines. Are you really serious about doing the B-17?
Yes, sir. We're absolutely serious about it.
You're a madman.
Right. The family that is interested in getting this going has been working on a foundation and running into obstacles with different people that they were trying to get to manage that. And so we're still in negotiations on how best to form the foundation, but the family's ready to fund it and get going on it.
I'm almost speechless about something like that. It was one thing for the one-off Bally Bomber to come out and do what it did. It was an extraordinary effort, but to have something where all of a sudden somewhere down the line you could have whole groups of these things out flying together just defies comprehension. But if you want to declare war on a small state, hey, there you go.
Sounds kind of fun, but yeah. So at 60% scale and 55% bomber, wow, it's going to be interesting.
Got to see it. Sam, where can people get more information on the P-36 program?
Sure, it's on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Scalebirds. We're scalebirds.com for our website. And just look us up. Look up the P-36 videos. We're starting to post flight videos. And we're going to be doing some great stuff there. And we appreciate your help.
Well, we look forward to seeing this aircraft get completed, and more important for me, come out and fly it. I can't wait.
I can't wait either. That's going to be fun. Absolutely.
There you go. I'm ready. Sam, thank you so much. Alrighty, folks. For the rest of Monday, we've got a lot to look forward to. This is the 50th anniversary of the Vans Revolution, and if there's no other way to put it, if there isn't a revolution behind Vans, what is? They have an extraordinary number of airplanes out here, and we're going to be seeing them fly today and throughout the week. It's also U.S. Air Force Special Operations Command Day, and the Air Force is here to strut their stuff. Yay. My peeps. I'm really looking forward to that. The air show lineup is Extraordinary, Warbirds of America, Aeroshell, Dave Martin, Kyle Franklin, Red Bull Air Force, Bob Carlton, Bill Stein, Matt Youngkin, and so many others. We're really looking forward to seeing what is one of the premier air shows in the country, and more important, a lot of the people flying these shows are just plain old folks like you and I, and we look forward to seeing them do their thing. Short brief on what's coming up today. We know that there are announcements that we can't talk about yet, but keep an eye out for announcements from Daer, from Cub Crafters, from Stratos, and a number of other aircraft. Check into today's Airborne Unlimited that'll be available late this afternoon. We'll have all the details for you there, and we'll be sure you tell all about that. And of course, Aero-News, www.aero-news.net, carries all the news of the day. And of course, Airborne is available at Airborne, AIRBORNETV.net. And you take a look at the latest and greatest, hosted by Holland Lee, and we're looking forward to seeing her work at her first Oshkosh. She did a great job with Sun and Fun. All in all, we are so looking forward to an amazing week. This is my 49th Oshkosh. If the pandemic hadn't slowed us down, it would have been my 50th. But it gives us one more year to plan for quite a party, and we're looking for suggestions now, because next year we are going to celebrate. Have a great day at Oshkosh. See you all here tomorrow, 0900 Central Time. This is the Oshkosh Morning Brief, powered by Gogo and supported by the phenomenal staff of the Aero-News Network, and some great people urging us on from the sidelines. Thanks so much.